Hey guys, welcome back to 5-Minute Fridays, where we pick a small task, set a timer for 5 minutes, and work to just get it done. This helps really build momentum in terms of motivation and making you feel accomplished, and that's really the whole goal of this. It's not perfection, it's just progress. So today what I'm going to be doing in my 5-minute time is I've decided that if spring doesn't want to come to us with all the snow that we've been getting, that I'm just going to go ahead and force it. So I have picked up a bunch of bulbs that I'm going to be planting with the intention of using this indoors. So right now I have 30 Dutch iris bulbs and 40 Freesia that I'm going to be planting. As I'm planting it up, I'm going to be talking to you about the types of flowers they are and how to go ahead and force these bulbs and what you should expect. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we even get to the bulbs, the soil matters. Bulbs don't like to sit in heavy, wet dirt. That's how they rot. So I'm using a well-draining potting mix. Nothing fancy, just something light enough to let the water move through it. The goal isn't moisture, it's drainage. This part always looks simple, and it really is, but this is where everything starts. Just like with everything, if the foundation is right, the rest is easy. The first thing I'm planting are Hollandica mixed Dutch iris. That's really tough to say. But anyway, I paid about $3.50 for 10 bulbs, which is a really good value when you think about what 10 stems can do in a space. The impact compared to the cost is kind of unbelievable. They don't look like much right now, just dry bulbs, but everything they need is already stored inside. And you'll notice I'm not planting all 30 into one giant container. And that's on purpose. Right now I want flexibility, and smaller containers gives me that opportunity. They're much easier to manage. I can rotate them toward the light, I can move them if the temperature shifts, and if one batch struggles, then I haven't lost everything. I'm planting them pretty much shoulder to shoulder. Tight groupings gives you a much fuller, more dramatic effect when they bloom. The bigger reason why I'm using smaller containers right now is because I'm thinking about the design down the road. When these bloom, I'm actually going to combine them into a larger vessel and build a proper centerpiece for the center of my table. It's much easier to grow them in smaller groups now and then design them into bigger pieces later than to force everything into one heavy container and then just be stuck with it because I can't pull them apart because otherwise the stems will get floppy. After planting, I water them once, just enough to settle the soil. I want the soil damp, not wet, and then they're going to go straight into my basement. It's about 65 degrees down there, and they're sitting in the cement floor under the LED lights. The concrete actually keeps the root zone a little cooler than the air temperature, which is exactly what you want in the beginning for these bulbs. And one important thing, absolutely no heat mat. Bulbs aren't seeds. They don't need heat to wake up. They need cool roots first. I'm in northern New Jersey, which is zone 6B, 7A, and these are hardy down to zone 5. So once I enjoy them indoors, I can then plant them outside into the garden. They'll bloom later in the spring outside, usually around like May or June, and they prefer full sun and again, well-drained soil. Right now it just looks like soil in a pot, but in about 6 to 8 weeks these will be blooming. Now Freesia are completely different. I have 30 double blue and white and then 10 double mixed. These are the exact same price as the iris. And it's wild to think about the impact that they're going to have for such an inexpensive price. So freesia take longer, usually 10 to 12 weeks indoors, but the payoff here is really all about the scent. When these bloom, the fragrance is absolutely incredible. It's this light, fresh, almost citrusy scent. And unlike the iris, these are not hardy in my zone. So this is purely for indoor enjoyment. And technically, these are corms, not true bulbs. So I lay the flat side down, pointy side up. They also need to get planted a little bit deeper than the iris, which is about 2 inches down. And I'm grouping these fairly close together as well because, again, I want density when they bloom. Just like iris, they prefer cool conditions, so no heat mat here either. And they actually will bloom better if they're not pushed too fast. So I'm just going to let these be. All right, everything is nice and watered in. All that's left for me to do is go stick them downstairs in my basement, not necessarily under a grow light, and wait to see some signs of life. So the goal for this is that I'm going to be creating a beautiful centerpiece for the table. So stick around with me for that because I really think that you guys will enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have done in your 5 minutes as well. Hopefully you followed along or learned something or enjoyed just watching me plant up some bulbs so that we have some color for the spring. I know a lot of people are already able to get out there and already are doing their spring cleanup. I just am still buried under the snow, so I'm trying anything and everything to keep my hands dirty here. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.